attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Big place.
Where am I? Whoa. What the hell? It's so weird.
Well, they've built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elgor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the
I'm
Volus.
sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic... However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClan.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Bolus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
It's a lot.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you?
Why do you explain what you're about
Our
to say?
people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan...
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel.
Honestly.
Proudly. Within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of... Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are all... Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor group.
They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
So nice.
Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
This place is a little too perfect.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am
You seem
here.
distressed.
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel.
Shai.
Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive.
Where can I
Suffice
find
it,
this Asari
She is
consort?
across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
So nice.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
That's racist.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specific. If you have more questions, please access...
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel.
What's your name? What do you do?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassy.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
It sure does.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Human delighted well.
They're so nice.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression?
That is the right expression.
Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get. And you're being... If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens.
Good.
We have...
Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit... I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
What do you know about the
They're
Spectres?
the right hand of the Council. More like the underhanded side of the
What do you have
Council.
against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that consider... Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep...
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had...
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe
There are over
none
200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a... We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres.
The galaxy needs people like that. People
I
who do...
agree. But they need to be... Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's... Is that the kind
Absolutely. The only thing that
of... Maybe. But I've never had to cross that...
What do you...
More like the underhanded. Especially when it's left...
Yeah, right.
We do our best to find...
The galaxy
I-
needs...
Is that the kind of...
But not all Spectres are
True.
necessary.
But the potential is always there.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian
I wonder if,
government
like,
agency, though
Star
many of our members
like
have
real.
had military training.
So
Of
you
course,
and
as the
officers and
CSEC
detectives.
representative to the Council,
Crazy.
I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your
Sorry,
investigation.
Commander. I don't make a...
I'll be going.
Goodbye, Commander.
Override. Spooky. Let me go get my crew.
This place seems strange.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I
Relax,
can
Private. This isn't...
do? Right, sorry. What can I
What
do
can you
for
tell me about the Asari?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people...
You never
that-
went to see her, did you,
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half
Can you
a
at
year-
least tell me
sure.
where I can...
She's across the...
Thanks, kid. Have fun.
I will. Have fun, that is.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassy. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shira's. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try
What is
Flux.
Shira's?
The consort, she entertains... Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her. She's a very powerful woman. But also, well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's den, on the other hand, well, let's just say... So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
I'm gonna have to go to all these people for the quest.
Sure is peaceful here.
You have to be tough with these aliens. They won't respect you otherwise.
Cross the bridges. Ah, there it is. Gonna go fight some aliens.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium.
What does that mean?
I may also on the far end of this. If you wish to.
How come?
In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish.
Why weren't they made a
The
council?
council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was. The council gave a great deal of thought to this.
Do you
matter.
agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment.
Do you know anything
the
about
term Spectre? In this role, they.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avena. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
I don't want to go there right now. Let's go over here. So big. They're not Rex.
I've had my office rearranged 5 times.
Welcome. I am Nailina. I don't recognize you as one of our. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet
Can't
with
I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What do you do here, Norman?
I'm one of the. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect. It's our job to ensure that.
What exactly do you
Well,
attend?
each acolyte has her unique ability. As much as possible, we seek to match. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again.
Nalina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Oh, damn. Sexy time with space aliens.
It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
If I have time, I'll speak.
Well, don't wait too long. She'll be waiting upstairs if you choose.
Big place. I see even the humans find it.
I have to admit I'm a little nervous. This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Mess around with some aliens.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
I don't like people spying on me.
I apologize, Commander. I make it my business to know when important people arrive on the station. Many of them become clients. But that is not why I asked you here. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop
What the
spreading
fuck?
lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Stop throwing yourself on me.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Ugh, just want to go blast some people.
Take a seat if you like. It may be a while.
An hour here is better than a year on leave.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
you're gonna make a Krogan statue, you might as well make it big, right?
Welcome to Presidio. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Rachni Wars.
Oh.
In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellion.
in recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni. Then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
The humans.
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my program.
Why did the Council fight so
The
hard?
Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate, and only surrendered after their population
Sounds like they got what they deserved.
I am sorry, but a value
What were
judgment...
the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems control. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of... The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan...
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avena.
I leveled
Have a
up by
pleasant day.
reading story. Let's go. Let's get movie stats. Oh, I'm already maxed out. Cool. Let's see. Okay, get this. I still want stasis. I don't need that. I don't need that. Where's the Emporium shopkeeper? Ah, it's this guy.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent... Who are you? This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to... Please take time to examine the fine... Show me your items. Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You...
Sell all junk.
I'm on my way.
This place is a little too perfect. They're hiding something.
Bank. Citadel Tower. I think that's where it should go. Seasick Academy. No, that's where the concerts are. What's in here? It's a door. Marlavan.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one. You were at Torfin, correct?
Wow.
You led the final assault
I'm
against the
famous.
enemy base, if memory serves.
I don't like strangers keeping...
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is... I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. Galactic finance is incredibly complex. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing on...
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, for example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company?
Bad.
Even if his true motives were to help his people, He would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain.
What's it like living?
From the Presidium to the
What
war,
makes the Presidium?
But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. You never know what you'll find out in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, Firefly. I don't want to go to the Presidium. Send me to the lower decks. That's where all the fun is. Oh, it's a mass relay. That's cool.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers. Welcome. To your left is one of the keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel. You may see keepers involved in various tasks throughout all. The keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration.
I'd like to know more about the
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation. Citadel regulations protect the keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel.
Any particular reason there are so many
The keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation. The keepers also make frequent appearances in the council chamber itself. Though they appear.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using
This is
Avina.
so weird.
Have a pleasant day.
I can skip these, right?
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
I have elevator music. Oh, it's Garrus.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
I'm gonna fucking school this council.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Yep. City rapid transit. Thank God they're so close. Can't even get through that door.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants.
Commander?
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Captain Anderson.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Alright, let's end this shit.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre,
a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures, just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was
This meeting is adjourned.
So pointless. So pointless.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question...
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even
Tell me
Earth...
about this history between
I worked
you
with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator?
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus
Forget
down.
it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of
The
this...
ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business.
Harkin's
Captain?
probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower...
Maybe there's another way to find
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets. He might know something about Saren. But his information...
You and Saren have a history.
About 20 years ago. I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target. But a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people. And the official records just cover. But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It
I
causes...
know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option.
Tell me about Barlow.
He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters.
Tell me more about
He's
the
a
Shadow.
necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard.
Shadow Broker DLC.
That guy's...
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested?
Don't get coy. I know what...
I'm not so
We're
sure
just talking.
No. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far, I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the
Why were you
creatures.
being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically, we're not supposed... I don't really think my scanning disturbs them. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting
I could help you out. I'm not
I don't
worried.
even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance.
I'm Commander
Well, I suppose you'll need this. Activate... I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data?
Trying to learn whatever I... We see them working everywhere. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes...
I should get
yeah.
going.
I finally unlocked it.
No, I haven't spoken to him before. This is the first time I've requested an honor. Commander?
Get this XP, yo.
You sure have to climb a lot of stairs to reach the council. I think that's supposed to be symbolic.
Probably.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. Hearing it everywhere.
Easy money. Be easier that way. Look at these load times. So good. Excellent. Hello.
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any...
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business.
Saren betrayed him. Imagine that.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. Turning on him doesn't make sense. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan.
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow. Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel Security.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was in...
Thanks for the info.
My pleasure, Commander.
Go get Rex. So much movement.
Shepard, what can I do for you now?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Where is he? It's so weird that I just pop out my gun on some people. There's the key. The fuck are you doing, Williams? Just standing up at the door. Ah, here it is.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Watered up. Ah, it's or not Rex.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Yes, human.
I'm trying to bring down Saren. Barlavon said to talk to you.
Barlavon is a wise man. We may share a common goal, human.
Enlighten me.
I've been hired to kill the owner of Korra's Den, a man named Fist. He did something very foolish.
What did he do?
He betrayed the Shadow Broker. A Quarian showed up here on the Citadel. She was on the run. She wanted to trade information for a safe place to hide, so she went to Fist. He promised to arrange a meeting between her and the Shadow Broker. Instead, he contacted Saren.
Fist's not too smart.
He's just greedy. Saren paid him a small fortune for the Quarian. He had to. She has evidence connecting him to the Geth.
If we get our hands on that evidence, we can prove that Saren's a traitor. And the Council will have to listen to us.
Where's the Quarian now?
Last I heard, Fist still had her. Probably somewhere inside his club. You help me kill Fist, she's all yours.
I want to know more about your...
Can't tell you much. All I got was...
What about Garrus, that Turian? He wants to take Saren down too.
He might come in handy.
He was here just before you showed up. Said he was going to follow up a lead on his...
Move out.
Nice to see so many humans working for CSEC.
Ah, there's probably some shit over here. Yeah, look into. Yep.
One sec. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military.
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. So, will you be purchasing anything?
Show me what you've got.
Excellent. I hope you...
Those are expensive.
Okay, Jaleel. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorman, he's...
Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer?
My colleague is trying to kill me.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't... Yesterday... I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone.
Is there something I can do?
Would you? That... He thinks he can just push me around, but you...
Just tell me where he is.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the market. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian.
Shorban? That's the guy who asked us to...
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him.
I better look into this right away.
Well, good luck.
Hello, Commander.
That is the guy who asked. But such a good job. My internet keeps going on and out. Wild. I wonder why my internet's so shit. Let me see. Journal. Missions. Government clinic. Upper wards. Where's the clinic?
You've got impressive biotic power. Humans should never have switched to the weaker L3 implants.
My headaches can be pretty bad, and I'm one of the lucky L2 implants. The L3s are safer.
You don't stop using a gun just because the kickback has a little sting.
Got him, Rex. Sure got him. What is this?
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take out his supply run.
No, I don't want to go with Presidium. Flux. Oh, I'm in the wards axis.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to...
Don't kid yourself. It's even bigger than it looks.
How would you know?
I got a tour. One of 5.
Commander Shepard? I'm Emily Wong.
right.
I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized... I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make
How do
it
you
with-
know that my investigation is
You
going
wouldn't
to...
be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something
You've got
I-
to have
I'm
access to
using every source I can find, but I read about the siege of Torfin, sending your men to their deaths, shooting slavers. I need someone who isn't afraid to get their hands dirty. Someone
How do
who-
you know I'm investigating anything here on this?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard.
Sounds like a
Thank
good-
you, Commander.
Accept the quest. Keeper.
First time I was here, I dropped a bundle in the casino.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. Welcome back, Earth Clan.
What colonies are you talking?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. Pharos? Novaria? But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available.
I think I'll be going.
As you say, Earth Clan.
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Do I know you?
No. My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spend most of the time trying to stay alive and help.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Yeah, no problem, man. I got it.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Gotta help the
Thanks. I really appreciate it. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink.
Quest. Quest downstairs.
Best place on this board to buy upgrades.
Oh.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You will be pleased, I think.
There he is.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
Drop the act. I want to know what's going on, Short.
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Quit stalling. Your friend, Jalid.
Spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me.
You boys can go. Looks like my plan. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, don't you see? We were the first. You've seen it yourself, Commander.
Why are you trying to kill
I'm
your
not trying. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial find, but he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
I should kill both of you idiots.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let... Commander, if you'll just continue, you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
If it'll help further the science.
Very good. Maybe the data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
I'll go have a chat
Thank
with
you.
him.
And happy scanning, Commander.
God, these scientists. These scientists, man. I just took the elevator ride to go upstairs. So funny.
People always complain that the wards are too crowded. I never have any problem. That gives me plenty of space.
Keeper.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Ah!
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Fist. They wanted to shut me up.
The one I told you about, Shepard.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
Fist is going to be waiting for us.
It's just
When
like,
we
yeah.
hit him, we better hit him
welcome
hard.
aboard.
I never properly... I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
You're a doctor.
My parents... My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my
You're a
idea.
doctor.
I chose to keep the medical
Let me
tradition...
take a look at what
Of
you...
course. Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do?
I'll be going
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
If you feel lucky, we should visit the casino over in Flux.
Alright. Let's go fuck him up. Cora's dead.
There are a few unlicensed vendors who operate out of the markets here. Sometimes they have good stuff for sale.
Okay. Cool. Tear up this
Fist, no.
I'm on contact.
Area secured.
Me and the boys just hanging out with the homies. Killing literally everything.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer. Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back, or we'll shoot.
I just killed 50 bodyguards to get in here. What do you think I'll do to you?
Screw Fist. Isn't
It would have been quicker to just
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Well. Got there. Oh, I'm gonna fucking ruin this guy.
me I surrender.
Tell me where the Quarian is, and I won't have to shoot you in the kneecaps.
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
A lot of people died because of him. He had it coming. Now let's move. We have to save that Quarian.
Anything you want, you can find for sale in the wards, legal or otherwise.
Good job, Rex. I had 3 minutes to kill all these motherfuckers.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Here it comes.
Bug as hell.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
I don't have time for questions. I need the evidence you have against Saren.
I guess I owe you. But not out here in the open. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
This Quarian can help us bring down Saren. I would have told you that if you hadn't jumped down my throat.
I apologize, Commander. This whole thing with Saren has me a bit on edge. Maybe we should just start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology.
Fucking Protheans.
Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
They won't believe you anyway. Just keep them out of this.
We have to tell them. Even if they don't believe anything else, this proves Saren is a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought...
Ashley sucks. What's going on now? Suppose so. Story. Oh, I leveled up.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the
A
intrusion.
lot of people want my help these days. What makes you special?
My wife was a Marine. She was in... I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the Thank you for your time.
We gotta get his wife's body back. Oh, right, level up. Squad. Okay, Paragon. Should probably unlock medicine. Squad. Or not Rex. Yep. This is my tank. Cool. Unlock fitness. Nice tank. She always has a helmet on. That's funny. Look at this. Basic armor. This. Cool. Damping. Is Tali my healer? Yeah, I guess she's gonna be my healer. Tali is my healer. Journal. Squad, right?
Shepard, what can I do for you now?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye,
Alright, I gotta become a Spectre now.
My goodness, your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
I'm here on behalf of Samesh Bhatia.
Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think her body might be dangerous?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not. The tests we're conducting may lead to better... Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I understand what you're trying to do.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
You've read my file. You know how far I'm willing to go.
All right. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped.
This place seems strange. There's more humans.
I don't know if I should have done that one. Well, it gave me some Paragon points. So why can't she heal me? I don't understand. She should have it. First aid. Oh, caused cement gel. It's not a free gel.
Good as new.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. It does not bring me happiness.
We did it. We got his man, his wife. Whoa. towards Seaside. We're gonna go talk to Corin.
When I first arrived on the Citadel, I spent nearly 3 hours being questioned by the officers here before they would let me enter the wards.
Where is he? He's down here. Nope, more position. It's down here.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Poor Krogans.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? Torfin was a case study during my training. I can't believe you took out the whole base.
Looks like you have a fan.
A lot of
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards?
Why'd you join Citadel
I
Security?
don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do. It's kind of what CSEC is. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens. Like those...
Do you know a
Hano.
CSEC
I
officer?
shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force. Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must...
What do you know
Just
about...
some of the other CSEC guys don't like him too much. But if they were so bad...
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
Word on the street is that I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in
These
his office?
OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got fists. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
I had to kill people for these discs. They're worth more than you're offering.
I didn't tell you to kill Fist, but you're right. I suppose that I did ask you to help me, so... Here, this should be... Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Renegade. Where is he? Journal. CSEC Academy. CSEC Academy. That's what I thought he'd be in there.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption. On the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Let's go, Krogan buddy.
Hello again. Did you have
I
any
found
luck?
out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying?
You lied to us about the Keeper data.
Dude, Rex looks so good.
He told you? I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorban, but you two need to...
You're... Well, I appreciate the help, Commander.
Hello, Commander.
I'm Commander Shepard. the den. It's so weird that when I alt tab, the game just like freezes.
I got business here, but not with you. Commander! What do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and... This is the great Turian General. How did your kind ever defeat us? I may be drunk, Krogan, but you're ugly. And tomorrow I'll be sober. Unless you have a cure for this ache in my gut. Go away.
I think I can see why you're upset. But spreading these lies...
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but...
Never let the enemy see your weakness. You know that, General.
Enemies? The one place I always... So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general. It's better than sitting on you. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
Now get up and get moving, General.
All right. I'll go to her. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few...
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there.
Why would he think such a thing?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe?
Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info.
Who am I taking it?
His name is Zaltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers.
That's right.
Thanks, Commander. You know...
I will.
Go away. Let me drink in peace. Go away. Let me drink.
Oh, I can't even talk to him because I've murdered everyone. Oh, that makes sense.
First time I was here, I dropped a bundle in the casino. Got so mad I put my fist through one of the machines.
My God, they're sleazy places. City locations, embassies. Okay, gotta talk to this L4.
Strained greeting, human.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Simp.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets.
You are mistaken. See this here if you don't believe us.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn
Septimus
this,
is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy.
Startled realization. I must speak. Anxious request. Please, human.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an
Doubtful. Perhaps thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, then not all.
I'm sure. Ah, the Earth.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day.
Any other quest? Sorry, consort. Presidium. Am I about to score?
It was a long time ago, though. I barely remember.
Welcome.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Commander, I recently received a... Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
I can't spend
I
gratitude.
would not dream of letting you go without payment. These credits will... I also have one more thing to give you.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see your skin, tough as the scales on any Turian, unyielding. A wall between you and everyone else, but it protects you, makes you strong. You never hide your strength either. It serves you well, terrifies your foes. Few will dare to stand against you. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
You have quite a gift, Chief.
Thank you. Never Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never... And now I must ask you to leave. Remember my words, Commander Shepard.
What, I get Metagel?
They will give you strength.
Is that what I got? All I got was Metagel? Alright.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
Hello again. The consort is
Any chance I can move up?
She is grateful for your assistance. The client list is a separate matter, and her...
I think I'm done here.
Of course.
6
Come
months.
back anytime.
They put her in for 6 months.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Let's get this shit.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander.
These guys are
a
fucking
convenient
idiots.
lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region. Keep the Geth from attacking any more
Or
of
it
our...
could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull...
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require...
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
It was a Turian Spectre who betrayed this council, and it was a human who exposed him. I've earned
This is
this.
some political fucking bullshit.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
I'm Commander Shepard.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I've been ready for this since Eden Prime.
That's not even that long
We're sending
ago.
you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find
We
him?
will forward any relevant files.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything.
Right behind you, Shepard.
I leveled up. This is pretty pog. Cool. Rex. Doing cooking more barrier. I feel like I do. I give him the heavy armor. I know that's for sure. For the healing. I don't even know if that's the right option. Yeah, planet. Where is he? Going in stocking bay.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
Nope.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me
I was
that.
in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistake.
Saren's not going to get away.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find it. But we know what he's after. The conduit.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit
The Reapers are the real.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not
But
sure.
if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back.
I'll stop it.
I'll stop.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before... I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any...
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that
Tell me
means
what happened with you and
It's
Saren.
close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, the Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
I think I deserve the
We
whole
had
story.
intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an... The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak
I'm
back.
guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical... There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires, Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That
Saren caused the explosion.
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying
The
to
only
make
thing
me
I
look.
care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Any extra intel
The
you can give
entire
me?
planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them.
What do you know about the
Not
Artemis
much.
Tower?
I've never been there myself. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world.
What can you tell me about
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority in Novaria.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need me.
Thanks, Cap.
The Normandy is amazing, Shepard. It's an honor to be among her crew.
It sure is amazing.
A private docking bay. Wonder how much the Alliance had to shell out for this.
Let me in on my ship.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in pro.
Oh,
Heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's
Either
behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. The Council wants to ignore this. That's no surprise. They never helped us in the past. No reason they'd start now. But we don't need their help.
Hell yeah.
We can do this on our own. Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow. Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down. This is the most important mission any of us have ever been on. The fate of an entire galaxy is at stake. We will stop Saren, no matter what the cost.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Commander
Yes, sir.
Shepard's such a badass. Alright, we're gonna find Leonard's. I'm gonna be right back though, and I'm gonna go get some food.
anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Don't be racist. I guess, I don't know.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
This is bigger than humanity. Saren's a threat to every species in the galaxy, and I'll welcome anyone who wants to help me bring him down.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many
How'd you
ships.
end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
I wonder if I could take on all the guards. Hate it.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting... And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
What's your opinion?
And we were on the scene...
We'll talk another time.
I think I'm gonna say three things.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I've never tends to keep to himself.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Up here. Where are all the people? Where are my soldiers? I need to have chit chats with my crew. What the hell? Where are they? Back over here. Yep.
Seems similar enough to
So
me.
your people were infected with an infection that makes only a few in 1,000. And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex.
Your
I wasn't
ignorance. That's for the genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us. Ask this. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's
Why don't the Krogan try to find
When was the last time you saw a Krogan? Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage? It's just who we are. I can't change that.
Are your people really?
We're sure not. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in
Lots
our
of species have left their
But
homes.
We're not settled, so we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most Shepard.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last?
Kinda wish you'd got there. No offense.
I wish we'd been able to save
Yes, if I had been more alert, Sir, I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
What's your opinion?
No offense,
We came as...
If I had been more alert, I'll make sure it... I'm sorry, Commander. I wouldn't mind talking more...
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Thanks for bringing me... I knew working with a Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its...
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first.
So you just quit because you didn't like
There's
the way
more to it. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get...
Cheers, is great.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business.
Thank you, Commander.
Hey, Commander.
Not right now.
No problem. Keep checking back. Looking for supplies?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Well, as long as you don't mind.
Why should I pay you for my
stuff
weapons?
doesn't come from the Alliance. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
These are important. This is important.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time...
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as... She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander.
She's great.
But I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the
Can't
IE.
hide it. So eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat.
There's no way for anyone
A
to
visual
detect.
scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be... Most vessels rely on scanners.
Why doesn't it work with fast?
Cranking up the FTL, sensors can pick up our location whenever
Where else have you
name a
served at?
class of Alliance ship. I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carrier. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
I want to know more about
She's
the
the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed.
What's so special about the
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
We're fast as fuck, boy.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come
I had no
true.
idea you found ship
It
technology.
comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet
Tech is
is the
cool.
key to the
I
survival,
don't understand
but
any
we
of
don't
it.
have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships. that
They're
were precision.
constantly being repaired, modified. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, but some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires...
Tell me about your
Our
name.
lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constant... There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us, unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for
What
granted.
kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows... Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our them...
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated... Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more...
How come the council didn't step
This
in?
wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of... The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we... But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an
So, the Geth share...
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in the group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of...
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness, but when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent
What made them
thought.
rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, one day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its As you can imagine, this caused a near...
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a
The
fight?
hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I want to know more about the Pilgrim.
When my people reach maturity, But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. We set out... This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted...
Can a captain choose to...
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are... Even when the gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts... It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something. It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a Like what? See you later.
Nice. I love how they give me experience for learning about people. It's kind of hard.
Shepard. Every crow.
Why don't...
It's just who we are. We're too...
Lots of...
So we leave. Shepard.
Alright. I think my team is gonna be Rex. And I'll level up Garrus. Switch between Garrus and them. Alright, let's go get Dr. Liari.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise, the Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. Major Kyle, your commanding officer Torfin, has set up a small compound in the Hulking-Etta cluster. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
What kind of proof do you have that the
3
Major
days
is
ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched on. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his... Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems.
What were those Alliance representatives?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for me. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
What else can you tell me?
He's not the same man you served under. He feels responsible for the Alliance soldiers who died. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now,
I might be able to
you
end
serve with him. He might listen to you. But he's already killed...
I think that's DLC. I'll do the first. Do we really have to have a cutscene for everything? Oh, I think she's here. Be my guess, she's here.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Whoa.
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
can't believe BioWare in Mass Effect and Dragon Age. It's crazy. Pretty good franchise.
My people have searched many generations for a world to call home. If we landed here, just keep searching. people have searched many generations for a world to call home. If we landed here, we'd just keep searching.
I don't even think she's here. That's the weird thing.
This cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built.
Elevator rides are the best part about this game. Can confirm. She is here.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Liara Tassoni, I presume.
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth, beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
Your mother is working.
I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm
We just need to figure some way
It's
past
a Prothean barrier curtain. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out.
You shouldn't have been messing with technology.
I wasn't going to let the Geth capture me. Besides, I know how it works. Mostly. There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find... That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different...
Let's get moving.
know how I was supposed to solve that, but I did.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut.
It's the
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Seren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit? But I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
You lead, I'll follow.
The elevator.
I'm right here.
Let's go. Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds, we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is